So how can you get $100,000? $100,000 right now. Hey friends, this is Coach Tanisha Marie. Welcome to my channel. And if you're new here, make sure you subscribe, like, share. Hit the notification bell for updates on more upcoming videos. Hey friends. Hey guys. Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys. So you're going to hear everybody talking about pivoting. Okay, pivot, 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 pivot. Okay. Again, I did a live. I talked about how, right, in good times, you're preparing for bad. So when bad times come, you know how to pivot. You know how to get the resources. You know how to get, what you need. So you won't have the anxiety. So you won't have the depression. So you won't have a setback, right? So we got to pivot, right? So how can you get $100,000? $100,000 right now. $100,000 in business funding. See, business funding, business lines of credit goes with your personal, right? So if you got bad personal credit, we can help. If you have bad personal credit, I'm about to log into my back office right now. If you got bad personal credit, right, I can help you build your personal credit, right? But again, it's a mindset, right, that it takes to even want to build good credit. If you want a house, if you want lower interest rates, if you don't want to pay double for stuff, if you want to build wealth, if you want to give your children a head start, all of this can happen through credit. If you want to leverage cash, we can all do this through credit. You as a preferred customer. Okay. I haven't logged in. Okay, I'm logged in. All right. So you now have to say, what am I going to do, right? What am I going to do? So how do you get $100,000 in business credit? So of course, your credit score has to be at least 680. It has to be at least 680. You got to have a way to provide proof of income, right? You can't have anything in collections, okay? And, you can't owe too much, okay? You can't owe too many bills. Again, you can't have too many things in collections. You can't have, too many late, payments, right? So I work with a company, and with this company, the traditional banks, they will say, they need a business plan to get business funding. You need to be already making $15,000 or $10,000 a month, in your business to even get qualified. And all these different things, right? But the company that I work for, right? Or your credit score got to be at least 680. You got to provide proof of income, right? And, you got to, know what you want to do with the money, right? So we don't go through all the rigmarole of it. But what we do is, we pair you up with banks that says, okay, yes to Tanisha, yes to John, yes to Jasmine, yes to this, yes to Jennifer, yes to her. And what they do is collectively, you can get a line of credit. So you can get a credit card from Bank of America, from Wells Fargo, from TD Bank, Chase, and all that can total up to $40,000, $60,000, $100,000. We also do loans. Most of my people, I tell them don't do the loan unless you absolutely need it. And the only people that I really do loans for is people that want to do real estate and they want to flip real estate, right? Because you can get $100,000, buy a property, flip it for $150,000, make you $50,000 and pay the loan right back, right? But if you're looking to build your business, you definitely need, right? You definitely need that line of credit, because even though you get access to 100,000 line of credit, you only pay back what you actually use. See, with a loan, they deposit the money into your bank account. So now you got to start paying that whole entire loan back, right? But with a line of credit, they give you $100,000 line of credit. You only pay back what you actually use, but you still have access to $100,000, which makes 1,000% sense, right? So in the time of pivoting, guys, we got to get our credit right. We got to start getting into the wealth building principles. I know people are like, oh, I got to make money fast. I got bills to pay fast, all of that stuff. But if you didn't prepare in the good times, right? If you didn't prepare in the good times, right? Now you got to prepare in the bad time for the good times and the bad times again, right? So it's no quick fix to nothing, right? You always got to be preparing, right? There's no quick fix for anything, right? You got to be preparing, okay? Everybody's pivoting. I see all my leaders talking about pivoting, how, they see people canceling, their subscriptions, right now to their monthly auto ships. And, they see this happening, and it's either I pay $100, for a network marketing company a month, or, I put gas in my car, so everybody's pivoting right now. Even me, I'm looking at my portfolio and I'm like, okay, well, let me take some profits off. Let me see where I can move my money, so my money can grow in a different area. Like, I'm learning about options. I'm learning. It's everybody is like moving, right? And if you're not pivoting, and if you're not learning new things that can help you get ahead in life, right, in the next 6 to 12 months, is something called the poor gets poor and the rich get richer. So if you ain't got at least 10,000, guys, in cash, right, in the bank, so you can go buy up these stocks, like when they start to really, really go down. So when you start to buy Bitcoin, I'm hoping Bitcoin go to 3,000, because I'm already ready to buy like 4 of them, right? I'm ready to buy like 4 Bitcoins, right? So again, like, we got to be in these positions, okay? So again, guys, if you didn't prepare, in the good times for the bad times, and now you finding yourself, paying an auto ship versus putting gas, and you got to put the gas in and you can't pay your auto ship, that's a problem, right? That's a major problem, guys. And again, we can't build wealth off of scarcity, right? We can't build wealth off of a prayer and crossing our fingers. We can't build wealth off of hoping and wishing, right? Wealth is built through strategies, right? Wealth is built over the years, right? Even, again, me and my daughter had a conversation yesterday. I told her, she need to look at her portfolio, right? My daughter's going to be 21. She got a bigger portfolio than a lot of 50 and 60-year-olds, right? In the stock market. I said, look at your portfolio. See, how you can start moving your money, pivoting, right? And putting your money into things that are growing, right? So maybe you want to take some money out of the tech sector and put it into the oil and the energy, sector, which is, growing right now. Or maybe you just want to, take some profits and leave it in there so it can just gain some interest. I mean, again, guys, everybody's trying to figure things out, right? But if you try to do it by yourself, you always lose, right? If you continue to try to do things by yourself, you will always lose. So getting your credit right, you can go to joinTanishaMarie.com. Start fixing your credit for $34 a month. That's nothing. That's 2 cups of Starbucks a month. Don't drink 2 cups of Starbucks for the month, and start getting your credit right. So we talk about investments. We talk about getting your credit. We talk about financial education. We talk about how to build a portfolio to $1 million so that you can, have some money to retirement. We talk about retirement. We talk about cash flow. We talk about how, to position, yourself in this market. We talk about pivoting. We talk about cryptocurrency. We talk about the importance of building wealth. We talk about adding your children, as a authorized user, to your credit so that they can reap the benefits of the history. So we talk about so much. For $34 a month, you're literally getting like $1,000 worth of information, $1,000 worth of value for $34 a month. So I'm gonna be running with this program. More people need to be financially educated, and that's the biggest problem, right now in the 21st century. So if you want to ride with me, you want to rock with me, you want to see what I'm doing to pivot and grow and continue to move and win, definitely go to joinTanishaMarie.com, guys. Definitely get set up, for greatness. I mean, again, there's so much money out here, but if you don't have the knowledge and you don't have the know to be able to go and get it and position yourself to get it, you're going to always say, oh, it's not enough. Oh, nothing's enough. Nothing never works out for me. I always got to work hard for everything. And then you're going to always work hard for everything. But if you say everything works out for me, everything's going to continue to work out for me. Everything works out for me, right? Everything always works out for me. I make sure me and my family got money. I make sure me and my family are always staying ahead of the game. I'm making sure me and my family are building wealth. I'm making sure that I'm not having a heart attack. I'm going to make sure that I'm not going to suffer from anxiety or die from depression, right? I'm going to make sure that my family is happy. My family is good. Everything always works out for me. Okay, say that to yourself. Everything always works out for me. So happy Thursday. Today's my daughter's birthday, 13th birthday. So if you want to sow a seed, you can actually cash at me. Black Wolf Now. You can send her $13. Definitely, I'll get it to her. But at the same time, guys, it's like now is the time, man. Now is the time, right? So again, you always thought about buying a house. You always thought about building a business. You always thought about getting your dream car. It starts here. It literally starts here. It starts here. And I need you guys to fill out my survey. I'm going to be taking the survey, all the way up to the end of this month. Once I get at least 100 people, like I said, I'm halfway there. Once I get to at least 100, people, I'm going to do a private coaching for those serious people. And then I'm going to see how I can help these people move forward and get to the next level. Guys, we all got to pivot. Right? Whether you make 6 figures, whether you make 7 figures, whether you make 5 figures, whether you make 4 figures, we all are trying to figure it out, guys. We all are trying to figure it out. The last recession that hit, right, was in 2008. How old was you? I think I was like, how many years ago was that? Like 15 years? I probably was like 25, 24, years old, right? So how old were you in 2008, right? Do you remember the last recession, right? So if the last recession was horrible for you too, make sure this one ain't worse. Because the reality of it is a lot of people didn't even recover from 2008 recession, right? So again, a lot of people ain't going to recover from this one. People going to commit suicide. People going to have to move back in their mother's basement. They're going to have to move back in their, baby father's basement. They're going to have to move back with their baby father just to save on rent and gas. Just to save on utilities, just to save on basic needs, man. We're in some horrible times. But at the same time, it's time to move. At the same time, millionaires are made, right? People that have money and have resources continue to have money and resources. People that have time to win, they're going to keep having time to win, right? And if you never put yourself in a position, right, to be able to win, guys, you will never win. And it's really that simple, right? So go to joinTanishaMarie.com, guys, and I'll see you guys in the Facebook group.